How's it going, Virgos? Thank you so much for checking me out here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. I'm Sarah, and I will be hosting your general read for this time. What else? Serving some glowed up catfish, but you'll never catch me being a bottom feeder. Ooh, even my teeth are glowy. Hey now. So let's get into this reading for you, Virgo. I got a lot of Virgo too, so hopefully I do not dominate this. There's got to be something for everybody in this one. So if it's your moon sign, if it's your sun sign, Venus, Jupiter, whatever feels good for you. Because we know that you're not going to settle for what doesn't feel good on certain levels, right? Perfection should always be you putting yourself first, not others. And then we have the Five of Swords. Ooh, I was thinking about fives earlier. I was thinking about the Five of Pentacles earlier, actually. So if someone's robbing you of an opportunity, this could also be you robbing yourself of an opportunity. As you can see, this person is really like cutting off their own hair and cutting off their own head. So how are you fucking with your strength? How are you limiting your voice? How are we doing that? In what ways? And we really just need to drop it all, figure out a way to pick up the other two swords and in defense. It's all too much. It's too much. Not like you can't handle. This is too many swords. So whatever you've got yourself caught up in, whatever you're concerned with, you are definitely in over your head with it. And sometimes it's better to just drop all the shit and walk away. But this is the first card, so let's see what else. See what else we got going on here. Oh, we got, that's too many, that's too big of a chunk. So for the Virgos. The Chariot. So, okay. Robbing yourself or being robbed of an opportunity for forward movement. This doesn't necessarily mean that you are successful in your self-sabotaging endeavors. It also doesn't mean that if this is a person outside of you that they are going to be successful in slowing down or robbing you of your forward movement. Like that shit, right? You are protected. So protection spells or grounding work. What else? Doing what you love, like things that keep you happy, or just sticking to your guns, you know? Showing up despite the odds. To spite the odds. Three of Wands. Overlooking the situation. Reciprocity comes to mind. The energy output that you have exerted on some level. There's not enough turnaround. So just be careful of what you're putting your energy into. And making sure that it's something that, like, it's always a risk with this energy output when it comes to a creative project, especially if it's in relation to any type of endeavor that's going to also monetize you on some level. So making sure that you're taking, like, your risk management assessment is on par. What are you putting your energy into, and why aren't you seeing it? And maybe it's there, you're just not seeing it. You're too caught up with some shit. And like, that doesn't necessarily mean that whatever shit that you're caught up in isn't valid. So Don't be too hard on yourself. 9 of Cups. Abundance. Wish fulfillment. This also speaks to a certain level of overconsumption. So be, you know, again, this could also, like, I feel like, you know, just like flaunting what it is that you have, or maybe also looking like, it may appear that you are doing something, some type of behavior in excess, like drinking perhaps. We have cups here, we got a full belly. Like maybe you appear to be a glutton and you appear to not really be having a great time. This person's face is kind of like, I'm too full, right? And people get jealous of that. People don't like seeing that. So this could be the reason why, you know, they're trying to rob you on some level. You're being targeted for whatever reason. But the 9 is still amazing for you. When you think about 9, like for me, that makes me think of Venus and 9 months, and you know, like this big round belly, like something gestating for you. We have wish fulfillment coming through with the 10, and the place between the 9 and the 10 is like where you want to stay when you think about sustainability and love and an excessive amount of love. Because when you reach the 10, you've reached the final destination, and like it sort of creates a new unknown for you, or it calls you to renew it. And this is like the part where you want to sort of hold on to and hang out. And it's upright, so it's good. Okay, so we have Justice reversed and the King of Wands reversed. So for whatever reason, you're not doing, in the past, you have not done yourself justice. Maybe you have like a serious cycle of self-sabotaging behavior, or you're just like really in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's just caused this energy to be created for you, this 5 of Swords combined with the Chariot energy. So a lack of balance too. A lack of balance to what it is. It could be just your daily grind. There's a lack of balance. The way that you spend your money, there's a lack of balance. The way that you deal with, you know, the boring tasks that you're supposed to love, you may not be doing them for whatever reason. Trauma. Somebody like actually hurting you. And I feel like it's this person here. We have the King of Wands reversed. This person is trying to rob you of your ideas, and there's nothing that they can do with them, really. Like, you can steal people's ideas all you want. They're never going to be yours. What is it, Michelle? And the soul is the purest treasure of the heart, but you can't steal what you ain't got, right? And you know, everybody is similar. Everybody has their own level of individuality, but so many things inspire us, and it's amazing when we pay tribute to what inspires us, right? Like, pretty sure it was Nicki Minaj that started the glow up everywhere, right? Or whoever her stylist was that day. So yeah. This is somebody trying to rob you, but can't. They will not prevail in any way, shape, or form over your spirit. They can try all they want, and you may go head to head, toe to toe with this shit, but I really strongly feel like you're going to win. Just watch out for this person. You'll know them when you see them. And I don't know, the King of Wands in reverse is always a bitch. Jealous. Has zero confidence. Possessive. Like that. You're just trying to have a good time. And you are. Do it. Figure out a way. You're ready for love. You know that you're ready for love. There may be some tasks that you need to tend to on some level. Given this Three of Wands overlooking the situation being in reverse. You know, cleanse your ass. Maybe that's what you need to do. You're ready for your self-love cleanse. All right, and look. Creativity in abundance. People see you as being on fire. Like, explosive. Something is going to explode on some level. This is a very phallic symbol. Maybe physically you are ready. But that's up for you to decide. Consent first. Ooh, yeah, and someone might have even robbed you of your consent. Consent is something that people fuck with on like a royal level these days. Like, no one's interested in going back to basics when it comes to consent. There is something in the air that has been around for a while, even pre-COVID, but like since everybody's been on lockdown, it's turned into a very remarkable phenomenon, and not in a good way. So I feel like the world on some level really needs to evaluate what consent means. And they need to seek answers from teachings that come from original peoples. It starts with the people who come from the land wherever we are. Just injecting some core ideologies here. Just makes me think of all those people fighting for freedom. It's like they're appropriating. And they don't even realize it. It's dumb. Why are you so dumb? Don't be dumb. All right. Six of Cups reversed. So your fear is very centered in not finding kindred spirits. Also, if this injustice and if this situation where you're being robbed of your dignity, robbed of your ability for forward movement, like just putting you back to the core, a very like spiritual setback, I feel like this is what this represents. You're really afraid how your family's going to think of you, maybe, or how your circle of friends see you. This really, I feel like, is centered in how people that you're closest to see you, or your ability to attract people. Like, because your core has been shaken so powerfully with this reverse justice, I feel like it's gonna be like one of those situations where, you know, you can't trust anybody, or you feel like you can't trust anybody because you're always on the lookout for people who are trying to suck your energy or rob you. Like, your trauma is very deep, despite being well off. And this doesn't necessarily mean well off financially. It's just well off, like powerful and strong. There is a setback with your fear. This is a powerful fear that, you know, you really need to try to come to terms with on some level. And in terms of hope, like if it's a hope, maybe there's some people in your family that you want to like exit stage left on for the rest of your time on this earth. Because that's real for a lot of people. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Might not necessarily be the best idea, or maybe you're in need of something to help you cultivate some ideas. We have the Empress here reversed that just popped out. So what is it about these ideas is for the Virgos? Is it rooted in needing to come up with new ideas? Also, the reverse Empress, I feel like, can be kind of lazy. Four of Cups. So indifference. Drawing some boundaries around self-care. And, you know, moving from the 4 to the 5, it's like one of those necessary evils, the Four of Cups. Sometimes you get stuck in that, though, and it's like putting up walls, right? Not being able to trust anybody. You have to learn how to let people in. And it's very conflicting because it's scary when you think about going to the 5 of Cups and going through some shit and maybe having to deal with some other assholes before you can find your way to the 6. But if you don't, you're damned. Either it's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't on some level. But at least moving forward, you increase your chances of creating some new, fabulous, much needed relationships. Keeping your circle moving is not done via not moving. And then we have the Star reversed. So hope. Ooh, heavy shit, eh? Hope that you have the wisdom, that you have some faith in how far you've come and what you know. Because you value knowledge, being the fabulous Virgo that you are. You value knowledge. So pay attention to that. Get focused on that again. Get whatever it is that you need out of your system. You know, literally have some fun getting the shit out of your system. Figure it out. So with that, Virgos, thank you so much for checking out my channel. If this resonates, please do hit that like and subscribe button. And I'm on social media, Instagram. You can catch me on Twitch soon, I imagine, but we'll see. I will be back there, just may have to wait for some unfavorable weather. Take care, and we'll see you next time.